Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Myst. I am King's Ransom. I'm here with my cohort,
Young Guru 42.
Young
Born
Guru
in
42.
1942.
You were born in the year 0042.
Sounds about right.
You're about just under 2,000 years old. Not bad. Well done.
Feeling spry.
You'll have to tell me your secret. We are the two kings, and we're playing Myst, a fantastic point-and-click adventure from the 90s. We did our first world off in the tree world thing there. You can't see it. I'm gesturing with my mouse. You can't see it.
There's trees there, though.
Yep. Exactly. That's why I'm pointing there. And then we spun the tower towards the gears that are over here.
Other direction.
Over there we go, right there. Those gears. So we're gonna figure out what secrets they hold, and move on to our second world. Also, books. We've put 2 pages in each the red and blue books. They're both saying that the other person is guilty and a liar and a jerk. They each say that they have been wrongfully imprisoned.
And to only get their pages.
And to only get their pages, not to get any other pages. And then we also had the message that Atris left for apparently his wife, I'm assuming, Catherine, saying that a lot of his books had been destroyed, and he thought it was one of his sons, either Cirrus or Achenar.
And let us not forget, we found the right half of a page with some cryptic wording labeled something, 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 vault access.
Yep. So we're going to be playing Borderlands. That's what that means, right?
Pretty much. We're looking for a siren.
We are hunting for the vault and also sirens. So we're going to go up to the tower and we're going to figure out what's going on with the mechanical gear thing over there. It doesn't actually seem to do anything or serve any purpose.
Look at that beautiful transition.
It's so great. And just for funsies, yep, you can see we're looking at the gear out the window here. And then we'll go see what our key is this time.
Could you see the switch box on the other view? Or is that just randomly available?
I think it was looking at the top of the trees. So I don't think we could see anything through the forest. It was probably pointed there, but... okay, 240, 2, 2, 1.
240.
That's a time, I'm going to assume.
And a date. February 2nd, 1. Or year 2, February 1st.
I don't even.
That's the appropriate response. Also, look at the reflection in that.
It's kind of cool, except kind of creepy, because that means maybe we're a vampire, because we don't see our own reflection.
I've never noticed that before.
I don't think I have either.
Very nice.
Like I'm sure I've noticed it like subconsciously, and look at how pixelated these graphics are. The textures, man.
They just need better kerning.
You made me want to actually check the kerning now. I think it's fine. I think there's a gap between the comma and the 1 here. A little awkward, considering the gap between the comma and the 2.
Non-existent.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. The kerning, now I can't unsee that. Thanks a lot. You just ruined my life.
You're welcome. That's what I do. That's my new thing.
Oh, that's your new thing. Oh, as opposed to what you've been doing every other time.
For decades at a time.
Yes, literally. Okay, so we have a time, and we have a number. Do we assume it goes top to bottom? Like, do we assume we're going to do the time first, or do we do the 221 first? Although I don't necessarily know where to do either of those things.
I want to say we're going to parallel thread this. We have advanced computers, multiple cores. We're doing both at the same time.
Both at the same time. I am going to respectfully disagree.
I'm not going to accept that.
Okay, all right, well, we'll have to agree to disagree. So we'll take a look around again. We have a spaceship. When we did the last one, we got we were pointed towards the giant tree, and right at the giant tree, there's the cabin there. I don't think there's anything similar. I mean, it doesn't look like there's
On
any.
the map, yeah.
Nothing on the gears here. Like nothing we can interact with other than the marker switch thing. So I don't think we're going to find anything there. There's the ship that we can't interact with here, and the bird bath thing. I don't think.
But that one's guaranteed to be part of the ship.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the exact same ship, and it's sunk to the exact same point. Like, definitely going to be related somehow. In here was just buttons with numbers for like a power generator thing. I think it was labeled. So I don't think that's what we're after. Which leaves
a spaceship too. I'm pretty sure it's a ship.
Power to the spaceship. That's right. I think that's right. However, we do have a clock tower here.
Can we back up and see what's on the top of the clock tower?
We can try. No guarantees. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Is that like a cat dangling from an arrow in the moon or something?
It's the moon laying on its back, holding an arrow in like its arms, and it has like its feet right there.
Okay. That makes sense.
Sure.
I'm satisfied with that explanation.
The one thing... Oh man, you've made me curious now. We had the... Look. There was a symbol of the black flag, or the flag of the black ship.
Bottom left corner. That, I had never even thought to piece that together, but that might be... Yeah.
It's similar. It's missing
close.
the arrow. Yeah, it's missing the arrow, and the cross is kind of... I don't know. It's similar.
Close enough for me.
Yeah. Also, I do want to point out there is, I think, a map of where I was getting lost in the treetops last time. Just gonna throw that out there.
You know what? That might be a complete map. You got the spiral stairs with the elevator right next to it at the top.
I'm assuming this is where I kept going around in circles and not meaning to do that.
Yeah. Oh, look, the dotted line, by the way, is the lever that opens that door.
Oh, yeah.
Here in that little basket.
Yeah, good call. That's pointing there, and then they were going to put a bridge there, and it looks like they didn't get around to it, maybe?
Which would have helped your circling.
We would still be in there circling around. That is for damn sure. Okay. It was a fun little detour. Let's see if we can interact with this thing. We have some wheels here.
Some doohickeys.
It looks like it's turning the hand of the clock.
Boom. 20. 12:20. 4 hours shy.
Yep. Wasn't it 2:40?
Just 4:20. It's the internet. I had to.
Okay, I am mistaken.
My people demand this, okay? My 3 followers demand this.
I thought that you might have actually been...
You're right, 2:40.
Okay. Look at that sweet animation.
Look how those gear teeth intertwine correctly.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And there's our 8th marker switch thing.
Which is a peculiar number. Usually it's 3 or 10. Or 99. Or 256.
Oh god, this is going to be horrible, by the way.
Do a little testing.
So that turns top 2. And that, if we hold it down, it keeps turning the middle one. And I'm guessing that counterweight is preventing us from pulling those, so let's do that.
Look how you lined it back up to 333.
I'm that good. That's what I do. So this one is going to do bottom 2. I think I just got that. That was super easy.
Well played.
It
Well
opened.
bet.
Thank you. Should I pull the reset lever? Is that going to be bad?
Can you look down on that thing?
It does reset it. Does it close the gear? Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't think I ever realized that.
I was not expecting it to do that. What did I do first? Let's do...
Blew it.
I mean, I still got it. It was still pretty easy. That's cool. I didn't even realize it would do that. So it opened the mini gear. Our tower was pointing us at the actual gear itself, so I'm guessing we might have done a thing at the gear.
Yeah, that's my guess. And I guess if we were fully role-playing this, we would lock that thing up once we were done.
I mean, nobody else seems to be here.
I mean, there are people in books. People could be anywhere.
But they're imprisoned. We were supposed to get the pages to free them, but not free the other one.
Where did we find the book? Laying on the ground.
I mean,
anybody could be here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We do have a new book to go into Gear World, however, so let's watch this little groovy cutscene as we do a flyby.
Stone Ship Age. Oh, no, never mind.
Nope, this is the mechanical age. I think it was mentioned in the book. Which makes sense, given all the gears that everything is apparently built out of. Holy cow, that texture.
I just want to point out the amount of twists and turns in this reminds me of my banished flyovers. Just go hard on those
nauseating.
Yeah. Turn.
You're on a vomit-inducing roller coaster.
We got to make sure you're ready to ride a rocket into outer space.
I'm always ready for that. Let's do this. Apparently the book disappeared. I'll be willing to bet. Yep. Okay. So we're on... Oh man, that water
really
texture.
like that transition.
That's like a
exact same image.
Yeah, that is actually kind of cool. The tree did something similar, not exactly the same, but we were facing a tree in front of us. Transitions are weird in this game. So we have like a gear fortress in the middle and the rotating track thing. It looks like a circle,
and some buttons right next to those.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to mess with this once.
If you get it right on the first try, well done.
I'm not even trying to get it right on the first try. Do
you know what it is? Because I have no idea.
I have no idea. I'm hungry though, and I want bacon.
Congratulations!
Bacon falls from the sky. Oh, that's so good. So
I also like the fact that at least these first two worlds, you are locked in the world.
You are in all four of them, I believe. It's as much of a puzzle to find the two pages as it is to find your way out. And I guess we're just going into the fortress here.
Seems to be the only place to go.
Do we go left or right? And the game is nudging us in one of those directions in particular.
Screw the game. Stanley Parable will go left.
Oh, it depends on which side of the screen you click on when you try to enter.
Oh. Left. Still left.
Huh, that's a neat little touch. Oh, you can rotate like that. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Controls, everybody. Look at left. This is a suspicious-looking panel, I think. Oh boy. Extravagant. So let's see, what do we got here?
We got a painting.
Yep. She just is sitting there. We have a model of the ship.
Both ships.
Yep. We have a model of the rocket. Jetson's rocket.
So are we thinking, do we have a sense of who that picture is?
No
thinking that's
idea.
Catherine? Or
I don't
somebody
know if it
else?
really. I'm gonna go with somebody else. I don't think it really fits the style of the people in the game we've encountered so far. We have
Also,
over here.
Click the cockatoo.
We have a model of the clock tower too. Cockatoo.
Yeah, is that the clock tower?
Not the clock tower, but it's a clock tower.
And what's above it? Through the
Just a window. That looks like a reflection or something, maybe? The circle?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. We're going to look through the telescope and see nothing, so that's fun.
I think it's nothing for now, though, right?
Yeah, it'll maybe update as we do things. So there's glowy orbs we can't click on. And I guess I can't open the drawer here either. Pull it down. Ooh, there's a painting of mountains, though. It's a cool landscape. It looks like Shadow of the Colossus, like one of the little shrine things that I am so bad at climbing up.
And there's a tiny little lizard in it. If you look really close.
Oh, gimme. I'm gonna go hunt that thing for hours on end. Okay, so we did all of the things along the right side here. So yeah, there's a painting here, or a tapestry?
Tapestries.
Bird.
It's Indiana Jones.
What? Oh, I think you keep winding it to get the bird to do a thing?
I don't think it actually does a thing of any importance, but it's there.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, that's the fun of Myst and Riven. I remember that in Riven too, all sorts of just goofy, useless crap that you can interact with for no good reason. We're gonna wind this up and we're gonna let him go for a minute here.
Oh boy.
We're gonna watch this little bird shake his head forever.
Until your cat attacks your TV screen.
I think she's back in the cabinet.
Don't ask about that.
Yeah, it's a long story. Okay. There's like a throne. You got a little chessboard thing going on here. Only 6x6 though. That's not enough for a chessboard.
It's a tight match. It's a melee battle.
There's
Also,
this
only
guy.
one goblet of wine? Where's the other one?
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is. I mean, it feels like it would be Akinar's room.
Oh yeah,
Why-
I'm giving this Akinar.
Why does it zoom in on the throne, but I can't interact with the thing?
Can you interact with the chessboard? I feel like, though I might be mixing that up with the seventh guest.
Yeah,
That might be my
no,
problem.
we cannot interact with that at all. There is a thing though that it has kind of drawn my attention to. This looks to be set back in the wall a little bit here. This plate.
Give it a kick. Slash kick.
Hashtag kick. We got ourselves a pirate treasure room. Can we steal some doubloons?
That looks like such a pain to get into, by the way.
Yeah. It's okay, we're a dragon. We can get anywhere we want. Hey, we found the red page already.
There it
There's
is.
like ingots of metal. Oh yeah, I forgot you're still in a bit of a delay. So there's like, I'm assuming that's like a bar of silver in the bottom left-hand corner here, and he's got bars of gold.
Yeah. And as you said, doubloons.
Yep. Doubloons just strewn about on the floor too.
That's how you know you're living the high life. Is that a sheet of paper?
That is, and it's also, that's all your wine, by the way. So he only needs one glass because he has like 500 bottles back here. There's like even another wine rack behind this one you can see.
So he has enough bottles to necessitate a rack.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it going.
Oh
episode
boy.
to episode.
I'm not even going to dignify that with response. Cirrus, your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and plunder is never satisfied. I will instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax, and you know they will listen to me. Regards, Akinar.
So, just
Also-
as a FYI, Akinar, my interpretation of that spelling A-C-K-I-N-A-R.
Nope, ACH.
Get rid of that.
ACHENAR. H and R.
Ignar. Ignar.
Yeah, Ignore.
Why
He
is
he
he
pronounced it
all askance like that?
because he writes like a child.
Is he emphasizing that, or is he trying to like pull it away? Like, don't worry about this. It's not really here.
It's in both places though. It's up here on the left and then down here on the right.
So
So
he's an idiot.
he's trying to be fancy. It's he thinks it's cool.
He's trying to appeal to Cirrus.
We go back. Okay, well,
Also, Cirrus. I didn't spell that correct either.
SIRRUS.
Yeah.
Did you stick an extra I in there?
I put a CY in it.
SIRRUCY.
No, SIRCYRUS. Silent H at the end. This is what I bring to the table. This is what I am bringing to the table. This is your federal government at work.
So around back, there's a button here that I'm afraid to push. Let's go. Do we want to check out? Oh boy, that's Hackenar's room. Do we want to check that out, or do we want to save it for when we come back for the blue page?
Blue page.
Okay.
Oh my god, yeah. I just saw that. That's terrifying. Let's
Well,
not get the blue page.
That's a teaser. No. I trust him. I think he's a good guy.
Terrified. Do we hit the button or we go forward?
That's what I'm asking. What do we?
Hit the button. It's red. It's big. It's going to blow up in a rocket ship.
I'm going forward first. Also, a cool reflection on the whatever this is. And again, we're a vampire. So are we a vampiric dragon? Is that what we're thinking?
What? Anybody making games, make that. I will buy Vampire Dragon, the game.
I mean, I guess in Skyrim you are dragon-born and you can become a vampire.
See, I don't know anything about that game.
You get dragon powers. You can breathe fire and do all dragon-y things. Okay, so we can't go back around behind this thing, whatever it is.
Okay, so nothing.
Nope. Other than the cool reflection. Also, there's the stairs. They were drawn in the book, remember? The stairs with the arrow on them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had totally forgotten about this whole under area.
I'm still debating whether or not I want to go back and read those books and stick them in like before each episode or something so that they kind of make sense. Or at the end, I don't know, either way.
I like that as a concept. Beginning of every episode, for each world, read the book.
Yeah, that could be
I
cool.
support that completely.
And anybody who's watching this video right now will actually know what we decided to go with.
Good point. If we choose not to do that, you'll know what happened. We got lazy. Now.
Got lazy. We remain lazy. So there's a thing here and a lever.
Is there anything else down here, or is it just this?
I mean, there's a gear thing and spotlights, but that seems to be all there is. I can't like move around here at all.
Okay. I say flip the switch.
It seems to be a hold it down thing.
Then hold the switch.
Oh, it was rotating the thing in here. Did you see that?
There we go.
It's red now.
Red for success? That's usually green.
I mean, the two letter C shapes are lined up so their openings are the same. So
the maws are aligned.
I see what we did. We made a thing happen.
Oh, it's red.
It is very red.
Just like the two C's. C
Oh.
for red.
Fred? Like
no.
street cred?
Up or down.
So
Or middle.
hit middle.
Never seen that in an elevator.
Me either. Apparently it's taking us somewhere though. Oh. Not much of someplace though. We go down? Up, can't go middle anymore. Do we go down or up?
Try down twice? I assume one down brings us to ground floor.
That's, I mean, you're even assuming that this is ground floor.
It's where we came in on, ergo ground floor.
We came in on the basement floor, apparently, according to this buzzing elevator button.
And
Why give us 3 buttons when only one of them does anything? That's bad game design.
or is it great game design?
Oh,
The amount of like rivets and punctured metal in here is very intense.
by the way, before we started recording, you and I were talking about just little bits and pieces of mechanics that we remembered from the game. I think we just stumbled across one of the ones that you brought up.
Oh yeah, this whole time I know exactly what to do with this elevator.
I had kind of forgotten. I hit?
Elevator is kind of directional based, so middle and then jump out.
Yeah, you're supposed to listen for the beeps. It's on a timer, so it takes 5 seconds or whatever before it runs. Got a thing now.
2 knobs, levers.
Yeah, and a button.
2 buttons.
Uh-oh. Damn it. I am so good at always hitting the wrong thing first.
Oh, a 5-second delay. Damn it.
That is like my MO. If you ever need somebody to hit the wrong thing, or if you ever need to know which is right and which is wrong, I am all over that. I hit the wrong one every freaking time.
Makes for
Okay,
good
so-
commentary though.
Mm-hmm.
No, now this part I don't remember.
I don't know what we're doing.
Is there a reflection at the top? Like, is that a thing?
Oh, it is. It's rotating. Hang on. What are you doing? Settle?
Oh yeah, you
Settle
gotta.
down.
You can overshoot where you want to go.
I don't know how to tell where we want to go. And then it snaps back. Is that where we want to go?
Okay,
don't know
you
what
got
I'm
it
doing.
on a new area now.
Did I actually, or did I screw that up too?
I'm fairly certain it's on a new area. I don't know which one we want to go to. Also,
I mean,
recommend
eventually-
going to the what's it called? Telescope.
Yes. I'm going to say that there are 3 areas. One where we start, and that's also going to be where we enter the buttons because I like the bacon. So that's probably our way out, if I have to guess. So we want to go to each of the other 2 and then come back to that one. Is what
Oh, and the 4th is just water, right? It's like thanks for
Yes.
playing. You went the wrong way.
Yeah. Okay, so telescope has nothing. Yeah, that's definitely Sirius's room.
Oh, I totally remember what the telescope is for now.
Yeah, I remember it as well.
Oh.
By the way, screenshot town for you.
What to do?
Your-
Ah.
Your one duty as record keeper.
Where am I going? Mechanical age. What are you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Left crescent.
Yep. So there's
Mountains, moon.
4 things total, and these are numbers 3 and 4 of the buttons we gotta hit.
Entered into the notepad.
Nice. So we can see off to the left, there's a thing. I think that's the one where we started.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's where we started or if we started on the opposite end.
Yeah, there's a chance that I accidentally rotated it once and then did it again. I
Oh,
have
actually, no.
idea.
Okay, we got both sides.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's rotate you and do you again. Good news is I don't think the pattern will change. In fact, I don't think it changes at all. I don't think it's randomized at all. I think if we knew what it was, we could just get out of here.
That'd
Where's
be
the
asking a lot of a game of 21 years. I'm going to say that over
21
and over
years.
again so you just contemplate how old you are.
It came out in
93.
oh,
September of 93, so it's actually coming up on its 21st birthday. We need to buy it some champagne. Or a growler of whiskey.
growler of whiskey. That seems not right.
Okay. Be that way.
I did a thing. I think I did a thing.
Okay, move to a new place.
I'm relying on you to tell me that, but I've already hit the button by the time you've looked, so it doesn't matter that much.
I'm realizing that. I'm like confirming that you've done something in the hopes that the glare on my screen is fine.
Because I rotate those levers. I push the levers to rotate the base that we're in, and then I hit the button and I'm gone. I'm not sticking around for any of that stuff. So this is our beginning again. So I did overshoot one.
Ah, that's a shame.
Yeah, so the telescope's not going to have a thing.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, dang it. Okay, well, now we know. Oops.
So are we saying you went 180 degrees on the first one? No.
The first time I played
on the first one?
The first time I played with the levers, I was just kind of goofing around. So I think we moved once there, and I think the second movement I went 180 degrees.
Okay, yeah. So you went to 3/4 of the way around, 4/4. Now let's go to 5.
You're going to keep track of how many times I screw this up, aren't you?
No. It's not in my notepad. It's just in my mind. So at the end of the game, I can be like 25.
Okay, that was not any movement at all, correct?
Yeah, that was a failed shift into first gear.
That was something, though.
Success?
Actually waiting for your validation this time, so this is on you. If we're in the wrong spot, your fault.
Oh, no. I'm not driving. I'm just navigating from the side.
You're validating. You are putting your stamp of approval on the crap that I'm doing.
I don't think you want to know what type of auditor I am. It's not good. Oh, you did the right thing? Good for you. Pat on the back. Well done.
So still nothing from the... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Nothing from the... Apparently you can just click down here to get hints instead of having to go option... Helps. Hints. That's... nothing from the telescope again, which is sad.
Toggled on? No, they're not even toggled on.
Yeah, they're not on. This is the same one we were just at.
No. It can't be.
That is 100%,
what the hell?
100% factual. Don't... we're going to be doing this for the rest of our lives, aren't we? Just holding this damn red page, trying to figure our way around here. I hate this game. Whose stupid idea was it to play this anyway?
I'm going to say it was Cyan's.
Broderbund. All these
so
great old studios.
You went 270 degrees on the second pull, I guess? Or do you have to move the right switch and then the left? Or is that not
I tried that and it didn't work. Okay. So I did a thing there. I'm just going to screw around with this.
90 degrees.
We're just going to roll with my nonsense until we get somewhere different. That's my plan now. Hold the levers for an arbitrary amount of time and hope eventually we'll get somewhere. Probability, man. We're going to hit there eventually.
So you're praying to the random number generator.
Yeah. RN Jesus. He is my God, my Savior.
Is he the same as Raptor Jesus?
God damn it.
What? Oh, no. Mountains, yep, and then half moon to the left.
Yep, I got it. Here, let's do this. No, don't look at that. So we can see the one on the right. It won't show us the one that's on our left, however.
Or is it... I don't think it's on your left. I think it's on the opposite side.
On the opposite side. It could be. Boy, I really wish that there were more feedback on how we're doing with this, because this is getting... I can't say it's getting frustrating yet, because it's just kind of par for the course, I think, at this point, but it's gonna get super frustrating.
Can you move around to the back of the elevator?
No.
Okay.
I've tried that. If you go to the left or to the right of basically like the width of the door, it puts you in turnaround mode.
Okay.
Yeah, we can click here, but it doesn't matter because that turns us around. Yeah, I mean, that's as far left as we can click. Anything further turns us around. So, right lever won't stay up on its own.
Yeah, the left lever, I think, is the release, and the right is the spin.
Yeah, that's basically what's going on here. I feel like that was unsuccessful.
Yeah.
You know what we're going to do? You're going to hate me. You're going to hate me for this.
Are you just going to hold it up?
Yeah, we're just going to go for a bit, and we're going to see where we end up. We've been to 2. There are potentially 2 other directions we could land. We got a 50-50 shot of this working.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like 50-50 should be the correct answer, but I feel like probability is going to give us the middle finger and be like 100% chance of wrong.
Yeah, we're going to end up literally right back at where we just came from, the starting area / ending area. Jeez, I thought this was going to be an easy one. Like, I thought this one was going to be a breeze because there's not much to it.
Other than a sticky clutch, apparently.
Yeah, or just, I mean, like, are we missing something? Like, is there something else to spinning this thing that we don't understand?
Is there another...
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Like, can you hit the middle button twice and then hop out? Like...
No, because the middle button is return the elevator. It's not an actual thing.
No, before sending it down.
No.
Okay.
No, because you hit it once and the timer starts, and we can't do anything else with that.
I say try the same thing again. Hold the lever for a while and see where we end up.
I'm gonna try one more short turn, and then I'll hold the lever for a while after that. We're gonna go with this one. Wow, this is... Oh.
It's a lot harder than I was expecting.
I'm gonna say, of the 4 ages, this is not the one I was expecting to take the longest for us.
I will say, design-wise, that is a finicky switch.
Bingo.
Oh, it's the pirate ship.
Yep, with the skeleton hanging from the mast.
Oh, is that what the plus sign is supposed to be? It's a moon and then the mast?
I don't think so. I think this is just showing, like, whoops. Yeah, hint, you're not helpful. There we go. I think the whole point of this is just showing, like, for all his refined sensibilities and all the nice stuff he has here and then all the treasure and whatnot, Cirrus has his telescope pointed directly at a skeleton hanging from a mast, like he was watching them die, presumably, or was checking it out, and that seems creepy.
Yeah, I like the fact that the black ship, or whatever the name of pirates are, is a real thing.
And we would know if we actually went and read that book, which we may or may not have already done.
Which you're gonna do. Have already done.
It's possible.
What do we got here? Horseshoe?
Sure.
And zigzag. Triangle, square, triangle, rectangle. Try, rect, try. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Down in the
Okay.
left. Now the question is,
but-
can we get back home?
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it, but there it is. Yeah, so I think the skeleton hanging from the mast is like opening drawers and finding daggers in Sirius's room. Like nasty, wicked-looking daggers. Like he feels like he's hiding something under his tasteful classiness.
His bourgeois sensibilities.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, he has the goatee. We know that he's a bad guy. The end. Like, we don't need any more proof than that. It's the 90s. Come on, man.
It's any time in history.
Mm,
If you grow your goatee out enough to have a Fu Manchu, then you're fine. But if you let it stop, just that close to the... no. No. I don't trust
I mean,
it.
it's any time in history, but especially the 90s.
I feel like we're going to be looking out into the ocean.
I don't think it'll let us stop on the ocean, on the empty one. I think it'll only take us to the 3 islands. I'm not positive. I
Also,
clearly don't know how this works.
You have this little island. I always picture this as a world that is this island and water. Like, it hasn't been finished. That's how I interpret this one. It's this tiny little world of just water and this one little island. Because that's how it was written.
It feels to me almost like a game. Like, I want to build a fortress and fight pirates. And that's what this is. It's just a tiny little fortress by itself, nothing else that exists, and pirates that are attacking it.
And I haven't thought about this, but are these worlds, were they made by Atreus? Or were they made by Cirrus and Achenar?
These were made by Atreus. But who's to say that he didn't make it for his kids, right? If he had a child who's like, I want to be a pirate, it's like, yeah, guess what? I can make that happen.
I want a tree for it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I want to be not the spaceship one, because that... Well, I don't want to spoil where that takes you, but...
See, I don't know what that one is about. Though I can see that one being for cat.
Maybe.
The other thought I've had is that Atreus made these, and then his kids tried to add on to it.
Or corrupted them in some way?
Yeah, tried to write additionally onto them, and led to their, being devoid of life and being ruined.
Damn it. Which way? Okay, I wrote 1. We're going to be doing this forever. Yeah, I mean, there's some... It's interesting. Like, I don't want to talk about my interpretation of the plot too much, because I don't want to spoil anything.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess we're... Yeah. Leave it at that.
Yep, just leave it at that. I have some serious theories about it. And it has to do with specific things that Atreus says at the end of the game.
And I know that in the book, the actual book, not the book in the game, they talk about how he built a world, Atreus, and he wanted, like, something went wrong in it. He tried to correct it, and every time he tried to correct it, it got worse and worse. Like, which was an interesting thing. Like, you could create a world and then you could try to tweak it, but you were restricted by what you had already kind of made.
Well, and that also, plus my interpretation, it all kind of ties back into, oh my god, I'm going to be doing this forever. I overshot it. How did I overshoot it again?
I'm only seeing the thing turning like 90 degrees. It's... maybe you went 270? I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Do we even know whether it's turning clockwise or counterclockwise at this point? That could be our problem.
No, our problem is punchy, controls.
Yeah, they're super fussy.
This is one of those things where the design, we know what we want to do, and executing it is somewhat a shot in the dark. Legitimate complaint.
Unless we're just missing something. I seem to recall there being more feedback than this. Because
Can
I
you
don't
move
recall
the
ever having
left
these issues.
lever like halfway up?
Damn it. Oh, hang on. Did you hear that noise? Hang on. Listen, listen, listen. Come on.
You got to close the left.
Yeah, did you hear that noise? I think that's a sound cue telling us which island we're on.
Whoops. Yeah, because you've been leaving with the left up instead of, which I don't think is keeping it rotating, but we're not hearing
No,
anything.
but I've also cranked it up to full throttle every time. Here, hang on. Yeah, okay. God damn it.
So, not as hard as we might have made it look.
We've heard the spring and we've heard the bell. Oh, man.
So, spring is one of the ciphers, or whatever we want to call.
I'm assuming that the spring is one of those. I don't know for sure because I was goofing around a little bit and I didn't know what noise we started from.
You didn't rotate it though.
I don't know. I mean, there have been times when I thought I haven't rotated it, but I have. Okay, it doesn't matter. The bell is where we needed to go. Good. Okay, things were.
We're back. This will make the next round a lot easier.
Well, yeah, because all we have to do is go into the middle, get the page, come back out here, and hit the red button, and we're done.
Oh, yes,
I don't think
no rotation needed.
Yeah, because this is where we start and end, so we don't even have to deal with that thing. Okay. Good grief. That was way more painful than it should have been.
Go into the purple mist.
All right, Cirrus.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you mean when you say fantastic, but that was something.
As a spectator?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess this freaking sound cues. We should have realized that after the last one where we were listening to the water and stuff. Ugh. Okay, Cirrus time. Let's hear what he has to say. Hopefully a little bit less staticky.
Have returned. Additional page. Leave from my prison on this forgotten island of Myst. I see that you are. I am called Cirrus. I need all the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more of the red pages. I am released, I promise. Don't touch the blue pages. That is where my right. For my wicked brother, he is a man of distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me. Do not release Aknar. Thirst for destruction is not. Never ending. Bring the red page. Beg you please release me from this prison. I promise you will be greatly rewarded. You must help me. Tell me.
Well.
So only 2 more. That's what I got. 2 more red pages.
I mean, he also told us his name again.
I know. I was like, he has introduced himself 3 times now.
Yep, every single time. He also had told us repeatedly not to trust Akinar, who is not well in the head.
I'm going to make a bold prediction.
Sickens
Akinar is
him?
going to say the same thing.
That Akinar is touched in the head.
Yeah, not to trust himself.
Are you? Oh, you're still. Look at that. Look at that.
Is it open? Oh, it's not open, but
It's not open, but the code was already entered.
delightful.
All right, let's go see what Akinar is hiding in his room.
Something beautiful and precious.
Just that image right there, looking down the hallway. Wow, look at that.
The other side was pretty intense too.
What
Yeah,
did we
that red
see?
hue.
I'm curious. I want to. Yeah, the red carpet, and you see the paintings. Okay, Akinar time. What do we got in here? So the other guy had like a very regal throne, Cirrus, like very nice, like carved marble with like a chessboard and stuff. Akinar's throne is a bit different.
It's chain.
Chain.
Is that an axe or a halberd?
I think it's an axe. And there's a mace on the floor, and he's got a dagger underneath it here.
He's also got a projector or something to the left.
Yeah, we'll go to the right first. Helmet and a sword, sitting on a sideways treasure chest, which we can't interact with. That sucks.
That's not how you use a treasure chest.
He has like a severed gorilla head or something up there.
Yeah, I'm not positive. And that is like a giant dragonfly.
Yeah, like a big old dragonfly thing and a couple of swords. Like that looks like an emblem, but that's definitely like a gorilla head up there. That's creepy. Oops. Come on, game. What are you doing? There we go. So yeah, just more chains and he has like a whole mace collection over here.
He's a big rap fan. Ooh, Jack in the Box.
Something. Oh, it's a snake. We're dead. Who has one of those? Why would you do that?
What is it made out of?
Made out of snake. Oh, damn it. We should have come here first.
Oh, please tell me it's like how to operate the whole room.
Yeah, it shows you how to turn the things, and it gives you the noises for the different directions.
Oh, that's amazing.
By the way, I strongly suspect it'll come in handy if we write down the north, east, southwest, and the noises that they make.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that out there for no reason at all, but that it might be a good idea.
Okay, where are we right now?
I'm hitting east. We will have a sound here in a second. East is the spring. This also explains a lot about how to solve one of the upcoming puzzles that I never actually knew how to solve, I think, as a child.
If it's consistent, then yeah, that explains a lot.
We stop at the northeast, though. That's what I'm curious about. No, it won't let us. Okay, well, we'll do north. North is the ding.
So annoying. Always go to Akinar's first.
We figured it out, though. We figured it out. Okay, so west
Kind
is...
Kind of.
No, we figured it out. West is... that chirp? I'm going to call that a chirp.
Yeah, it's a chirp. I just want to say we figured it out after we had aligned to the final direction. So we figured it out. We never used it.
We figured it out. No, second to last. Well,
No.
I figured it out, and then we rotated once after
Yeah.
that because we started on the spring and we ended on the cowbell noise here. This one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with like cowbell.
Yeah, cowbell. I also
Yeah.
like how this side it's a lot clearer. Did you have that panel?
Yeah, it's kind of obvious. Again, if we had come here first, it would have been more obvious to find it on the other side.
Yeah. Can we look up, by the way?
No, it wouldn't let us.
I would have
What?
gone.
The hell is that in the box?
That's the gorilla.
I think this is where we go. Oh, what's in the box?
A head of lettuce.
Oh, should have said Gwen. I named the lettuce Gwen?
Is that it? Is that who that was?
Yeah.
Oh man, I totally forgot that was her. Oh. Poor Gwen.
Yeah.
She went on to have a semi-British.
Gwyneth Paltrow had to die. That was the way of things.
And Brad Pitt was eating food and talking. Let's not forget that.
Well, that's what he does. Like, that is the only thing that he does. Okay, so there's our blue page, at least.
The
Well,
blue
let's-
pages.
Oh, yeah. So we got a cage. So, Cirrus... Oh, there's a butcher's knife over here. Oops. Okay. That's super creepy. Cage is super creepy. So, Cirrus had a wine rack, and, well, 2 wine racks, and a crap ton of, like, just treasure. Cirrus has...
These are poison.
I'm going to assume these are all poisons. They look nasty. It looks like they have skulls etched in them very faintly.
There's a mortar and pestle for grinding up said poisons.
And then he has a cage with a lever, which I'm going to pull.
Like your normal cage.
But not going to... It's not going to let me interact with it. It's flashing.
I think that's supposed to symbolize electricity.
Yeah, it might just be a bug with this version of the game, but it's supposed to be an electrified cage. It has lightning running through it, and you notice there's bars on the bottom too, so no matter what's going on, if you're in the cage, you're getting electrocuted.
Unless you happen to be a vampire dragon floating in the middle of the cage.
That's true. That is very true. Okay, I am officially done with this place, and wish to never return ever again, because, oh my gosh,
It was terrible.
that was just the worst. We're going to give this page to Akinar and see what his crazy story is. New book. And no label or anything on the book. It's just a blue book. That's it.
Blue for Akinar.
All right, let's do this, Akinar.
Good. Still more blue pages, you bastard. Bring more. I must have some more. That's all I ask of you. Long. It's so long since my brother, Cirrus, wrongfully imprisoned me within this book. Stupid schemes. Pretty speech. It's been... Greed, which is endless. It should be perfectly obvious to you. He's done evil and he has destroyed all before. Do not bring the red pages to him. You must not let him trick you. He believed you. He tricked our father. Hideously murdered our father. He'll trick you. He'll murder you. Don't touch the red pages. Beg you to bring the blue pages. To me. Listen, you must obey me. You pages are my only hope. You must help me. You must help me.
Well,
That was intense.
it was super intense. So he claimed that Cirrus tricked and then murdered their father. That's
That's a bold accusation.
that's pretty intense. Yeah, these two are just nuts. Man, that door is really hard to get to.
Just struggling.
Yeah, I know. I give up. I'm bad at this game. Disagrees with me.
180
That's
turn.
just- That's just the way of things. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end it here, I think. And next time we'll go to one of the other 4 ages.
Stone Ship Age.
He said, yeah, probably the Stone Ship Age. That sounds really cool, actually. And I like pirates. And we were just in a pirate-themed place, so, you know, it flows. I'm curious about, Akinar said that Cirrus destroyed all but 4 of, presumably, of these magic books.
Well, and all but 4 of the non-magic books.
Well,
As
yeah,
well.
all but 4 of the books or ages or whatever, so these are probably the 4 that we're going into. We did 2, and so that's why there are 2 pages left, I guess. Yay, math!
Math is good.
And with that, I think we're going to call it. Thank you for joining us, everyone, and we will see you in the next video.
2 kings out.
2 kings out!
Brand leveraging.